Hi, welcome back to the show. And much like the fears that are felt by recent graduates with no job experience and even less life experience comes the other end of the spectrum. What about job seekers that may be beyond that journeyman phase of work? Midway through their career, they're looking to find work, maybe changing careers. We're talking about folks over the age of 50. Of course, 50 is the new 40. But it's many feel it's a daunting task to compete with candidates who are maybe 20 years their juniors. Larry Cook, what's the reality of folks who at 50, 50 plus, 60 want to either maybe come out of retirement, maybe they find themselves out of work now, or just say, you know what, I want to do something different?
More than any other generation, this generation of people who are 50 over are having to come back either by choice or just by their financial reasons. They got to come back into the workforce.
Right.
And so what we find at the Job Center is a lot of times when they do come back, if they've lost their job, they were in that job for so long that it is just a whole new world for them.
Sure.
So I know last week we talked a little bit about depression and some of the feelings that come in. Well, this is especially true for this group. They feel a little bit caught off guard and they feel like they've kind of lost their identity. So a lot of what we do with this age group is rebuild their confidence.
Okay.
And kind of give them the tools to go forward.
If somebody's worked in a job maybe for 20 years, and if you don't work with computers every day, you may not really know what a tweet is or really a lot of computer skills, depending on what you did in your career. Right. So yeah, I guess at 50 plus, all the kids have all their silly apparatus.
Exactly.
And you may be a little bit like, what is all that?
In fact, we spoke with a hiring manager from a major company here in Columbia, and she was saying, it's almost virtually impossible to do age discrimination in hiring because their paperwork is so much and all that kind of thing. But she said what we find happens is if a job is posted and some young person gets it on their smartphone and then immediately sends it back, they're getting their application in quicker than someone who doesn't have those tools.
Right.
So a lot of what we need to do is make sure that our technology skills are up to date, that our terminology about what we're talking about is up to date, and that we're current with what's going on.
And of course, at the RCPL, the Richland County Public Library Job Center, you guys offer those much needed skills, not only to people 50 plus, but people who are 17 as well, and everywhere in between.
Yeah, and we like to respond to the needs of the customers that come to the Job Center. So this Thursday from 10 to 12, we're going to have an Encore career tour for people who are over 50, job seekers that are over 50. And we have someone coming from AARP, Jim Love, who's amazing, and we have a lot of resources for that because it is definitely a specific task, a specific job search that you need to do in order to find a job. We find that people over 50 have maybe even over a year before they can find a job again. So it's a little bit different course in the younger ages.
How much is this program on Thursday? How much
Absolutely free. You don't have to be a Richland County resident. You don't have to have a library card.
You can go to Richland County Library, but you can live in Lexington County.
The Job Center services are open to everyone.
Okay. Awesome. That's on Thursday, of course, and building confidence, kind of getting out there and brushing up probably on your skills at 50.
And that's true for everybody. I mean, we want to speak to that, and this class on Thursday is definitely for job seekers over 50, but it's the same course for everybody. If you've lost your job, the Job Center can help you rebuild your confidence, find out where you've been, where you are, and where you want to go, and get you a nice job action plan so that you can get to where you want to go.
Perfect. Laurie Cook, the RCPL, Richland County Public Library Job Center. Free services to folks. You don't have to be even a library card holder. It's great. We'll get links for you at midlandsconnect.com/GDC. Thanks. Thank you so much as always. We'll see you next week.